This is honestly so sad. 67% of black children are born into single family households. People are not getting together, creating families, and living and dying together. They're not.
Ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
Babies, before we get in this video, let's get into this package from Gona. They are a fine jewelry company based in Paris, and I ordered me some beautiful bracelets and charms. So the great thing about their charm bracelets, guys, is that you can actually buy your charms individually. So they have a huge variety of charms. Look at all these different colors, styles. Or another great thing you can do, guys, they actually sell pre-made bracelets right here where you can choose one bracelet, 3 charms, and then you can always add charms to the same bracelet. So here's the products. It comes packaged really neat. I love the details on the packaging. They even have the logo on the paper, which is fire. So this is a charm bracelet that I customized. So I chose this bracelet and I chose all of the charms. These charms are so fire. I love, love, love this bracelet. As you guys can see, these charms are playable, so you can move these. You can use this to adjust the bracelet, which is perfect. I love this. So let's put this on. Okay guys, so this is how you open it up. So guys, look at this. So beautiful. I love, love, love this. It matches my outfit so perfect. Pink, beautiful charms. You guys need this. Next charm bracelet I got from Gona. I'm actually going to be gifting this to my mom. So this was a bracelet that they already had made on their website. Guys, this company is perfect for also gifts, not only shopping for yourself. Look at these charms, guys. It says, with God all things are possible, Matthew 19:26, and it's on both sides. And then we have this mom charm, which is so beautiful. And this is just such a cute charm bracelet. Okay guys, so we got it open. So as you guys know, all you would have to do is put this in and close it. So this is such a cute bracelet, and let's put this on. So let's just take a good look at this bracelet. It is so adorable. The quality on these are so amazing. Okay guys, and this is the last one that I ordered. This is such a cute charm bracelet. These charms are so cute, guys. Look at these charms. I will be adding links to these direct bracelets and charms down below in my description box, and I want you guys to use this coupon code right here to save 20% off. So you will be adding CR20 at checkout. It is super easy and you will save big. As soon as you put my coupon code in, you guys can see that you can save huge right here. So make sure you don't forget that at checkout. So make sure you guys shop, and let's get into this juicy. Hey babies, what's good? It's your girl Chanel, and I want to make this video because this topic is pretty big right now. Like, you know, not having kids, the baby mama, baby father drama, this is a big topic in today's world that I feel like we need to talk about, and I'm gonna talk about it. So I do want to say a few disclosures though before I get into this video. So I just want to start off by saying I respect all mothers. Like, y'all are the real superwoman, y'all are the real boss bitches or whatever, because I cannot imagine, okay? And like, I literally watched my mom raise me and my sister on her own and do her big one and literally grind from young. Like, she had my sister at 18, and it's like, I cannot imagine living that life or making what she did happen like that. Y'all the real superwoman. So, you know, but I just want to talk about why I'm feeling like more and more I don't feel like I'm gonna have kids, y'all. Like, it's getting real ghetto out here. It's getting real scary. And I also want to say one more thing, that, you know, on this life, like, we're on a journey, we're on a life path. Like, we're literally living and learning, and who you are yesterday, you shouldn't be today. Like, you understand? Like, you should continue growing. So this conversation may change, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody pulling up this old video like, oh yeah, I thought she wasn't having the kid, or yeah, I thought you was gonna be married, or I thought you wasn't gonna be no thing. Like, I don't know what life holds. I'm just gonna speak life into my future, life into myself, and that's just what it's gonna be. However life turns out, let it be that. But let's not try to pull these clips back, or, you know, I'm living and learning. I don't know if I would have have children, but as of right now, it's looking like I don't want to be part of it. I don't. And you know, it's really sad because it's this generation, like this generation, I don't know, bro. This generation, like bringing children into this generation just does not seem like a good idea at all. And you know, so many things are influencing this thought, like just seeing how many women are not staying with the dad and looking at the statistics of single black moms. Like, and I am mixed, but I'm technically black and I'm in that minority group and I'm attracted to black men. This is honestly so sad. 67% of black children are born into single family households. 67%. That is a lot. That is so much. That's more than half of the black population, okay? And 67% of us are born into single family homes. And don't get me wrong, this is happening in a lot of other races as well, and I will get to that. When we look at the numbers of like what I am and what I'm interested in, this is really not a good look. So, you know, when we look at statistics, when we look at society, when we look at what's going on, this does not seem like the most logical time to bring a child in the world. And this is no shade if you're watching this and you're actually pregnant or you have children. I'm just reading a room, and for me, I don't know. And you know, it's just looking real bad. So down to the statistics, down to how men and women are not staying together right now. Now, don't get me wrong, this generation of men, they're less likely to be deadbeats completely. Like, you know, I would say that men being completely absent has decreased, but y'all not in two family households. Y'all not creating families and staying with them, and that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I work so hard to build myself up. I invested in my body. I go to the gym. I do all of this, and you know, conceiving a child is crazy. Like, carrying someone's child is like the biggest gift and blessing that you could give to a man, in my opinion. And it's like, babe, you gotta be top 10. Like, you're gonna have to come so correct, and it's so scary because the man could come so correct and it could look so good, but in the end it's all left on the mom. So I don't know. Like I said, it's a huge risk to hold a man's child, then deliver it. And then you mean to tell me these men just could move on by, you know, after you give birth and you have a little postpartum and they can't keep up and they don't like your attitude, they just on to the next woman and you're there on your own? Like, that's literally the cycle. That's what's literally going on. And I realized that men are typically leaving right after the kid. Like, I know y'all see this. I mean, this is happening in real life with regular people. Then we see it online on the Shade Room. We see it everywhere. Like, men are really wild. And I just feel like it's so unfortunate that, you know, the woman carries the baby and then it's normally just on the mom. And for me, I don't care if the dad is there financially or, oh yeah, I'm sending money, you need to be here. Like, you need to physically be here, physically be present, physically be helping. And I feel like a lot of people are not like getting together and living and dying together. So with that being said, that's another reason why I don't feel comfortable giving birth or creating a life with someone else. And I know people want to say, oh, babies are a blessing and da. Baby, my life is a blessing to me. To wake up healthy, free, in my dream home, driving my dream car, living a successful life. I have my freedom. I can travel. I can, like, this is what a blessing looks like to me. Like, a blessing does not look like having a child running around here while the dad has already moved on. It's just all on me. He's sending money here and there, or he comes get them on the weekend. Baby, that's not a blessing. And I know that that might be hard for me to say because I don't have a child, so I can't really speak on what that feels like. But I can tell you right now, I know me, I know myself, and I can tell you I'll probably be highly depressed, highly pissed the fuck off, highly betrayed. I would be furious, okay? So, like, I'm just trying to avoid these situations. And then, you know, I'm going to talk about a few posts that I found. And this is why we have to talk about this. Because, like, okay, there's this post that I seen. And it scared the crap out of me, okay? I'm going to screen record this. And I'm going to plug it into this video. So, I saw this post. And it said, pregnant me didn't deserve that at all. I'll never forget. look at how much women could relate to how they were treated during their pregnancies. Like, this is really sick. And then it was all races. It's not just black men or black women. It was actually like, I see, you know, there's other races here. Like, look at the shares. Look at the shares. We're just gonna keep scrolling, and it's literally all different races. It's not just black people or black men, honestly. Like, this is really, really sad. This is so sad that 25,000 women could share this post and relate. Like I thought pregnant women are supposed to be treated great, like, you know, precious, like they're literally carrying life. And it's like men don't really care. You guys saw the shares. You guys saw that post had 25,000 shares. That's way too many women that could agree with how they were treated pregnant. That's honestly ridiculous, and that scares me to the max. And, you know, people, you know, I made a post, and even this post scared me, because the fact that this many women could relate to this is also really scary. And this is why we have to read the room. And the fact of the matter is that it was most women sharing this post and understanding what I said. So let's, you know, I be on Facebook pouring my heart out sometimes, so let's actually read this. So I said, it's sad, but I'm losing interest in motherhood. This does not seem like a generation to bring children into. Relationships are not lasting. People do not value family and loyalty, which is a fact. We see that people are not valuing loyalty and family, because to me, what it looks like to value family and loyalty means once you decide to put a child in a woman, you're committed, you're staying there, like you're all in, because that's your family. That's like, are people okay? Are, like, what is happening? Like, do people really understand what they're doing? They're literally creating broken homes, broken families. Like, I have a dad. I haven't spoken to him in years. Is he okay? Like, you're literally living life knowing that you have a human being out here that you help create, and you don't talk to them. That is disgusting. That is embarrassing. That's bottom of the barrel shit. That's like what? That's honestly close to demonic to me. Like, you're creating life and disappearing is very weird, and I don't want to be a part of that circus. You know, next I said men do not even want to lead and protect. And I know that men don't want to lead and protect, because a man that wants to lead and protect doesn't want to leave his child's mom alone. Because you're the man. Like, I need to lead that household. I need to protect that household. I need to protect my children. I need to protect my child's mom. That's not the energy that black men or men that I'm attracted to, or majority of men, are operating in right now. That's a problem, okay? You should want to lead and actually protect your household, protect your actual family that you created. Hello? But listen, I said what I said. I refuse to bring a child into this world. I refuse to bring a child into this world and take care of the child on my own. Men will really give you a baby and be on to the next. That's a fact. We see it all the time. Like Nick Cannon, all these other men, like, they have babies, they just plant their seeds, and they run wild. I don't want to be a part of that circus. I just truly don't. And it scares me, because it's like, it's either you get with it or you get lost, and I'm getting lost. And I say, I know y'all said that having children are a blessing, but nothing about being single and independent with a child would be a blessing to me. I'm happy alone. Honestly, I literally am so happy. I wake up, I get up, I go to my Starbucks, I go to the gym. I don't answer to nobody. I don't worry about nobody. If I don't want to cook, or I don't want to even eat a meal, I'm good for the day. I go out. Like, I literally love this life. Like, this is a blessing, babes. This is what I call an absolute blessing. To know that I've risked my life, had a kid, and that man is running wild with the next, that shit would drive me insane. Literally insane. I'm sorry. And I said, shout outs to all the moms out there, because I respect y'all so much, and I'm just realizing that I don't have it in me to take that risk and play that role. That's a scary realization to be in, because, like, I'm realizing a lot of things about myself to where it's scary, and all of these things may be subject to change if I meet the right person, or I don't know. But, like, as of right now, sometimes I don't even feel like I'm wife material. I'm any of those things, because, like, when I see, like, successful married couples online, and we never know what goes on behind the scenes, but like even in movies or things like that, like a real successful wife, they're in their most feminine, submissive energy. You know, they're at home, they're popping out babies, they're doing wife duties, laundry, keeping the house clean, cooking, cleaning, blah, blah. Like, I am a true hustler. I've literally birthed businesses my whole life. I've managed businesses my whole life. I'm really operating in a very masculine energy, and I have top tier people trying to talk to me, big steppers, and that shit doesn't even get to my head. I have tunnel vision. Y'all niggas can't do nothing for me. Y'all looking at me because I look good. You just want to sleep with me and then put me in rotation and be on to the next. None of this shit excites me. Like, I literally have tunnel vision to where I'm going, and this attitude will keep you single. It will keep you unmarried, and I'm aware of that. Like, these men don't impress me. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I really mean, I'm not submissive. I'm not easily impressed. I'm not, and I just don't see myself as of today being like somebody who, and I realize with wives, like a lot of them, they're not fulfilling their own. And don't get me wrong, I might have some wives on here, they're wives and they're entrepreneurs, and that's all great. But typically, like when we really think of wives, they're normally literally home, and like you may be like you may start like a little online thing, but you're not like really CEO boss babe energy. And yes, there are a few select married couples. Please don't start, yeah, well, I know, I never said that it's impossible, never said it doesn't exist, but we know that on average, like when we look at the average, what the wife thing looks like, you know, you're popping out kids, you're submissive, you're washing clothes, you're taking care of home. How the hell you got time to build corporations and brands and millions? You got 5, 6 babies running around, you got one in your stomach. Like, I just don't see that, and it scares me, honestly. But that's not for me. I don't feel like it's not given. And then, you know, like I said, people are not living and dying together. So let's say you even get the ring, you get the fairy tale, now you have the kid and he's ready to go. At the end of the day, that baby is stuck with you. Why is it stuck with me? Like, why aren't we a family unit? Why isn't it like by law, once you create a life, you stick beside that family? Like, you want to know what scares me about this post, guys? That most moms shared this post. We're gonna see people, they're like, it's getting real scary. Somebody said, I felt this. Having a baby in marriage is giving scam. If he's not making your life easier, he's only marrying you for cheap labor and more income. Not about to have me home cooking, cleaning, raising children while alone, and then I gotta work 40 hours a week. That's not how women flourish. Cut the struggle, love. Okay, that girl is brilliant. Somebody said, almost at this point, wanted to break generational curses so bad, but it's starting to look impossible. Somebody said, I'm glad she could. So let's go. I'm gonna go to where moms was saying this, because a lot of people was agreeing. Look, it's sad that moms could agree with this. The fact that moms could hear this and be like, yo, I feel that. I applaud the transparency. Although I'm a mother to multiple kids, I wholeheartedly agree with her. Look, men do not want families. They want to be able to be weekend dads and do what they want without real responsibilities. Somebody said, one thing I will always tell someone before they become a mother is, if you think the relationship is hard now, wait till children are in the mix. It gets tougher. I don't think many people realize that. I'm not saying that it happens to everyone, but you just had a baby. You have a man that hopefully works. You're exhausted. They're exhausted. You need to really take each other's feelings into account. And it doesn't take rocket scientists to see how many relationships fail after children. Like, this is crazy. Look, if I know what I know now, I wouldn't dare have brought a child into this world to do it by myself. It's definitely not easy, but some moms make it look easy. Like, this is really, really scary. And look, people are like, she got a point. This is why I don't want another kid. And like, this is really, really, really scary. Okay, so, you know, the fact that so much people could agree with this is scary. Then when we look at our generation, like kids right now, I love social media. I've built my entire life around social media, so I love that. But kids are not even like tapped into learning. They're on iPads. Everything is so digital. You know, parents are not really focused on the children. They're doing it on their own. Like this generation, it's just not a good generation. We have, like, no shade to Sexy Red, and I'm sorry if you're a fan of her. I don't dislike her. I'm just gonna be for real. But this is what we have. Like, I understand branding, marketing, and things like that, so I'm not here to judge her. But what I do want to say is that this is what our children are listening to, looking up to. You know, a pregnant woman who's screaming and rapping, F my baby daddy, like, and people are jamming to it and they love it. A pregnant woman outside rapping fuck my baby daddy. That's crazy. Like, when you, all jokes aside, that shit is wild. That's wild. Okay, so like this circus, I'm good on it. And like, that's how I got to where I am. I know what I want. I know what I'm not okay with. I want ultimate happiness, things like that. This just, like, when I put common sense into this equation, this don't look like a good look. It don't look like a good look. It don't. And I know people are gonna say it's good men out there I found. Okay, I'm so happy for you and that's great. But we gotta look at statistics, love. There's a 67% chance that I'll be left single. Like, that's a big percent. Like, I really hope you know that. So if you're in that small, you know, small percentage, that's amazing, and I'm truly happy for you. So, you know, again, like I said, no shade to any moms out there. Like I said, I love y'all. I love my mother to death. I literally had a single mom. Like, this is coming from me reading the room, realizing, like, I don't think that this is logically a great idea. This just doesn't seem like a good thing for me to do. And, you know, I'm getting older, and I'm just like, I don't know, I may be the rich auntie, bro. I may really be the rich aunt. And, you know, my family, like, my mom doesn't like that. Of course, she wants grandkids, she wants this. And I always try to tell her, like, I'm going to be the one. It's all going to be on me. Like, you know, you'll have your mom here for support, grandma, da, da, but I didn't lay down with grandma. I didn't lay down with my mother, okay? I didn't lay down and make this baby with you. I understand you'll be here to help me, support me, You're not my man. The man needs to lead, protect, live in home, be there. That's not what's happening right now. That's not normal right now. People are not getting together, creating families, and living and dying together. They're not. People are not being committed to their families. And with that being said, I do not want to be a part of the circus. I'm realizing a lot of things about myself, and I'm okay. I spend a lot of time alone. I'm really, like, I'm okay. And then, you know, another thing people like to say, oh, you know, you need to have kids because, oh, when you get old, who's going to take care of you? Like, life has a strange way of working. You know that, right? Because we don't know what the future holds. We don't know God's plan. How do you even know that your children will live long enough to even take care of you? How do you know that you'll even live long enough to where your children could take care of you? How do you know that you don't raise a child that you raise great and well, but then they go off to school, they become another person, they get caught up in some problems, now they run in the streets, now they ain't even worried about you. They going down the wrong path. Like, you don't know what you get yourself into when you create life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you having children doesn't guarantee, yo, I'm gonna have somebody. Yeah, I ain't going to no nursing home because I had kids. Love, that's not what having a kid means. That's absolutely not what that means. So, I really want to stop hearing that. And like, oh, you need something to leave behind. And I'll most likely, God willing, if I don't have children, I'll definitely have a business that I'm leaving behind. You know, just a legacy, like these videos, or just my energy, or people that I touched in this lifetime. Like, I'm not really sad. Honestly, I'm kind of, honestly, would be more scared and sad to leave somebody that I created behind, to be honest. I want you guys to comment down below what your thoughts are, what your advice may be to me. Like, I honestly want to hear opinions from everybody. I want to hear opinions from my girls who got children, from my girls who still are child free, or people who are older and may have decided, hey, I'm not having kids. Like, how do you feel? For the most part, I do my research on this topic, and what's scary is that most people who are childless are more happy happier than people with children. So, you know, that's scary.